Good Sunday morning, everyone. It's coffee time with Dog Dad. We're just gonna relax and have some coffee. I was on last night live and gonna do another live this morning because it's a lot easier than recording videos. If you didn't join me for my live last night, that's okay, but you missed out on some fun conversation and everything. So check out that video if you'd like. This morning we're just relaxing. It's it's chilly in here this morning. It's about 60 degrees. Everybody's relaxing. I got two boys in trouble. That would be Ollie and Toby. They got out. I let them go pee. They were out in the yard doing their business like they're supposed to. No big deal. They come inside. I go make my coffee, and one of them decided to mark again. So they're both locked up because I don't know which one did it, and they're gonna learn. One of them's gonna beat up the other one for getting them in trouble. Playground rules. When you don't know who did it, then you get them all. Toby don't mind. He's sound asleep over there and all that stuff. Let's see if the big guy minds. We'll just watch him this morning because he's definitely a lot cuter than I am. So that's just the big guy. He's over there laying down, relaxing. So if he's in the chair, the two are in the cage, then that means I have five dogs in my chair with me. That's just too funny. Everybody's still sleeping, which I don't blame you. I would be, but my four-legged alarm clocks woke me up. So just rise and shine. It's time to wake up. I'm up early because I got to get out and get my day started. I need to weed eat my yard. Is one of the things I got to do. I got to make a list of everything I need from the store. Good morning. So that's what I'm doing this morning. I'm enjoying coffee, watching Wally lay down sleep because that's what he's doing. He's just a big baby. He's just relaxing. I probably get more people would if I didn't talk. Probably would just watch the dog in silence. Wally, you sleeping, buddy? You have a rough night? I know you did because you were sharing my pillow, and I didn't want to give up all to you. You only got a corner of it. Does that make you tired? You sleep all night, then you come down here and go to sleep. You just relaxing. Not much going on. I need to get off my tail and do some work, but I got to get my coffee in first because coffee is the best part of waking up. Is coffee in my cup. I wouldn't say Folgers because I drink Maxwell House. What coffees do you guys drink? We got a couple of people watching you sleep, Wally. You don't care, do you? I saw you shrugging. You just too cute. He's all up in the chair by himself because the rest of the pack is behind me. Five of them anyway. So we're just waking up and trying to get our day started. I have to have 2 or 3 cups of coffee before I get motivated. And once I'm motivated, then we're good to go. Are you cold? You all curled up like you're freezing. I know there's some cold puppies behind me and dogs because I feel the shivering going on. I guess that's the life of the Chihuahuas. They're always freezing. Susie didn't even want to get out from underneath the covers this morning and go outside. She's like, it's too cold. I'm too cold and you can't make me. I could have made her go outside because she's a little bitty. I could just pick her up, but I let her be what she wants to be. Be all you can be, little Susie. So if you're new, that's Wally. He's over there sleeping. That's my big boy. He's just taking it easy this morning. He has a rough life. He's my relaxing dog. I think my fighter is going to be that little Lily. She's not afraid of anything. I found that out yesterday. She challenging the dog next door, and he's a big dog. It's just too funny to watch her. She's barely as tall as my ankle, but she thinks that she could take down the world. I let her try to an extent. And then I snatch her up. I'm like, you can't do that. If that big dog decided to come over here, she would be just a snack. And we don't need her snacking to be a snack. I see that eye movement there, Wally. You pretending to be asleep. He said, no, I'd be asleep if you shut up. But you you won't shut up. You just keep talking, and there's nobody in here but us. He's just too cute. Not for sure what he thinks about, but he just sleeping and dreaming away. I'm just watching the news in the background. Well, what news I get. I only stream Fox News. I should probably stream the other side and watch The View or something, but that's never going to happen. Oh, I don't understand it. I really don't. I guess I'm followed to see what I'm doing. Well, at least I put my life out there to let everybody know what's happening. That got her off the View because we know who's watching. That's why they watch and don't say anything. To me, that's just too funny. Ooh, my tummy's starting to growl, and I don't eat breakfast. I guess I need more coffee. Of course, my brother brought home some strawberry Danish last night, cream cheese Danish, and I had a big old piece after dinner, and I could probably go in there and eat the rest of it, but we gotta stay away from it. I'm finally starting to lose weight because I make my own plates and cook my own food. So I'm not trying to be fattened up like a Christmas turkey. Do do. All these burgers and things on these commercials, they look delicious. But fast food restaurants have gone downhill. That is the worst stuff in the world. And it's upsetting. I mean, they make it look good. You want to go out and buy a Frisco burger, a mushroom Swiss. But when you get it, it ain't nothing like what it's advertised. I don't think they should be allowed to make food for commercials that look so appetizing you can't stand it. And then when you get there, it looks like a bun because the beef is all hidden and the condiments, there's hardly any on there. I just, I don't get it. Basically, if I eat out anymore, I just order a pizza. you can't go wrong with the pizza, and you get your money's worth, I guess, as long as you got those deals going on. I usually wait till I get something from Domino's that tells me I got 50% off of what I order, and it's like, okay, I can do that. I'll order a couple pizzas and they'll be $20, and I'm like, they're worth $20, but they sure in the hell ain't worth 40. So I do all my eating at home. I think this evening I took out some chicken breasts, so I'm gonna make some chicken fingers and homemade steak fries. I don't want to do French fries. I want them a little bigger, so I'm gonna make some steak fries. I don't mind a good steak fry, a good French fry, baked potato, all the good stuff. Yeah, they just watch him while they sleep. He's over there just sound asleep. He got up this morning to go to the bathroom, came downstairs and climbed in his chair and said, "My day is done." He said not to wake him up until the temperature reaches above my mother's age. He wants it over 70 degrees or he's not moving. That's just too funny. That's my buddy, though. He getting older, so I had to put a set of stairs at the foot of my bed because he was having a hard time jumping up. So I used the stairs, and he can climb up on the bed. And it's gonna be a sad day when he gets old. Had him since he was a itty bitty baby too. He's just a little old baby boy. He's a big guy, but he's so kind-hearted and sweet. I've not known him to be mean to anybody except one dog. The ex's friend had a dog named Dixie that come over, and Wally did not like her at all. Don't know why, but I guess he just didn't trust that dog. So not for sure what that's about, but he'll let you know. If he likes somebody, he does. If he don't, he don't. And most of the time, he likes everybody. But there's that one in a million that he don't care for. Sleeping doggy, let him rest. He's tired from chasing pests. Uh, I would say don't quit your day job, but I don't have one, so too late for that. Nobody's talking. Coming right back. We're just watching this. Everybody's watching all this thing. Wally, you got somebody watching you sleep, Betty. I think that's too funny. They're not speaking, but they'll watch you sleeping. I don't blame them though. You're a cute boy. I'd watch you sleep too. That I would. Oh, I moved the camera around a little bit. I have to move it. I'm trying to get comfortable. Let's turn this around and we can watch the rest of them sleeping. Because that's all the littles. Fresh cup of coffee. We have Ruby, Teddy, Molly, Lily, and Susan, making sure she's at the bottom of that pile because that's what keeps her warm. Is everybody. She's at the bottom. So we watched Wally sleep for a little bit. Now everybody's grooming themselves to start their nap time. What you grumbling for, Sue? Somebody step on you, you didn't like it? Sunday morning live with the puppies in the chair. I don't know what's happened to my friend Linda. I haven't heard from her in a couple weeks. I pray she's all right and everything's okay with her. She's one of my older fans, so. If you're watching, I hope you're okay and everything's going good. Hit me up when you feel better. That's the bad part about this is you get to knowing people a little bit and then they disappear and you don't know what happened to them or what's going on. So it makes you wonder. I don't have enough followers and stuff, so I would ask if anybody knows her, but I don't think they do. So, but yeah, I keep her in my thoughts and prayers, make sure she's okay. But like I do with everybody that hangs out with me, that's a dog pile for real right there. They're all piled in trying to keep warm. We get a couple people watching here, a couple people watching there. Here a watch, there a watch, everywhere a watch, watch. Toby's over there trying to get back under his blanket. He's like up over my head. That's too funny. Because he knows how to cover himself right up. He curls in the ball and him and Susie, they both know how to do that. She'll see a blanket and she'll figure out a way to get underneath it. But I don't blame her because she was found in -7-degree weather outside freezing. So she's definitely going to stay warm. Just a pile of puppies sleeping. That's what we got going on here. I'm off to the side and enjoying my coffee. Hello. But I think people would rather watch the puppies than look at my face. And I understand that. I guess I was built for comfort if you like big cushiony things. I wasn't built for looks. And people just getting ready to do their day and they're just watching you guys sleep. Which I don't blame them. I watch you sleep all the time too. It's nice when you're sleeping because that means you're not destroying my house. Because, yeah. They're the pack. That's 5 out of the 8. I gotta go get up and make some more dog food today. They went through a giant pot of food. And I mean, it was a full 4-quart Dutch oven filled to the top with food. They went through that in about 4 days. It don't take much. But you can't make too much because it'll go bad before they eat it because it's fresh food. And you can't give them a whole lot of it because why? I make it fattening for them with a bunch of vegetables and stuff. So put some weight on them and some vegetables in their body. You need vegetables. Poor Wally, I got a new flea shampoo the other day and I scrubbed him down real good. And of course, like the air we breathe, he's allergic to it. He had little welts all over him. I hate to do it, and I hate it when it happens for him, but trying to keep them fleas under control takes an act of Congress. But I only got till Tuesday. I'm going to try that Bug MD. I haven't tried that yet. It's supposed to be that essential oil stuff that repels fleas. We're going to see if it works. And if it does, I'll buy it by the cases and I'll promote the shit out of it, whether they pay me or not, which I don't care, but I'm going to find something to control these damn fleas. All this home remedy stuff, it works for a day or two, but I haven't found anything to actually get rid of them. I'm not for sure if a nuclear blast would get rid of fleas. Fleas and cockroaches would be about all that's left. Well, I'm glad everybody's watching, but I'd like for somebody just to type in something to let me know you're alive. But if you don't want to, I understand that too. Some people don't want to be noticed. Some people just like to watch. Wouldn't mind getting into that business. This guy opened up a store selling unclaimed baggage from airlines and stuff. That's just crazy. I don't know who the hell would forget something on a plane and not want to go get it. It's like, whoa, hold up. You better send that to me. I've ran into that before where they put you on a plane and go somewhere and they put your luggage on a different plane to go somewhere else. And then you have to wait 3 days for your luggage to arrive where you're at. But call it unclaimed? No. Wow. He says he buys stuff from the airlines and their tractor trailer loads of unclaimed baggage. If you guys forgot your bags on the plane, I suggest you claim them because there's a man getting rich off selling your shit. That's just crazy. Some of the businesses. Damn. He found a whole sheet of uncut $2 bills in some of that baggage. That's just crazy. A 40 carat uncut emerald. Wow. 4.2 bags are lost or unclaimed on Southwest Airlines for every 1,000. That's a lot of bags because there's a lot of people that travel. I wonder if anybody's ever hit his store and said, "Oh shit, that's my stuff. I want my stuff back, dude." They're like, "Nope, it was unclaimed. It's mine now." Not for sure what people do. Whoa. A shooting spree at Walmart in Georgia. 2 dead and 1 injured. Oh, it's a Walmart employee. He shot him. A couple people. Then he shot himself, but he didn't kill himself, so he going back to Georgia. Wow. Oh, he's disgruntled employee because he even shot a couple at Walmart, left, went down the road and kicked in the door of a girl that worked there and shot her dead too. And people wonder why I carry a gun or leave one laying around. You never know when some disgruntled employee or hell, I could piss somebody off on here. You never know. They come knocking on my door and be like, well, the first mistake you made was knocking. Because most people that know me will come over and warn me that they're coming over. It's like, okay, somebody's coming by. Everybody got tired of watching y'all sleep too. They all left. But we're okay with that, right, guys? As long as you're sleeping, we're good. It's just me and my doggies. That's just my baby dog. That's just my baby dog. That's my other baby dog. And that's my baby dog. We got one more baby dog. Then we got a big baby dog. And two caged up in trouble baby dogs. I got dogs for days. Some people, their songs say they got hoes. I got dogs. I got dogs. They're not like frogs. They're dogs. You'll have to excuse me being silly this morning. I hardly had no sleep. Stayed up a little late last night. If you tuned into my live, we were having a few beers and relaxing. And speaking of which, if anybody's watching that really cares to watch and they tune in and they get this far, I think Saturday nights at 9, I'm gonna be doing lives just to kick back and unwind and talk to people. So come join me on Saturday night, 9 a.m. We'll be broadcasting live, probably sitting in that chair where they're at, or I might even go out to my man cave out in the garage one night and just sit out there and relax. I do this so I have people to talk to and things like that to break up the monotony of my life as a dog dad. It's cool to have conversation, but some people just don't talk. And I get that. They don't know what to say or they don't get into it or whatever, but it gives me an hour out of my day. And that's the reason why I do the lives, because it gives me an hour out of my day to do it. I could tape something for about 20 minutes or whatever and then spend an hour trying to edit and get everything done. So this way here just does it all. We'll just turn it back to Waller. We'll watch him sleep some more. Miss Molly got a tummy ache. I hear her belly growling. She said, "My tummy is grumbling, Daddy." They're all so toot when they're sleeping. We'll go Mississippi. They're number one now in improved math test scores. Somebody decided to start teaching the children. And Michael Jackson had it right. The children are our future, but our future is not so bright these days. We got about 15 minutes left of this. You guys just watch them while they sleep. If anybody's watching, I mean, nobody's saying much, so I'm gonna push the hour out and make sure I get one in. I figure if I do enough of these, somebody will catch on and start chit chatting and having a good time. I haven't seen my friend Sandy on here. She's up in Pennsylvania, probably freezing right now, but she watches videos later on and then she shoots me messages and stuff. One of these days she'll catch me live and hopefully she'll chime in and talk because she got stories too. And I think that's funny. Give a shout out to my boy in Ohio there, Rolly. He keeps my lives interesting on Saturday nights because he gets on and we talk about the same stuff. We're brothers from other mothers, basically. He's had his strokes. I've had mine. Neither one of us are able to work right now, so this is what I do, and he's at home taking care of his little fur baby, Goober. So that's what we do is we sit around, have a beer, and talk about life. But nobody else is. I think I made a big mistake getting down here on the floor because I'm not for sure I'm going to be able to get up. I need me one of those life alert bracelets. I haven't fallen. I sat down and I can't get up. It sucks getting old. The younger generation don't know anything about that yet. Coffee went down the wrong way. Shit. Let me take another drink to wash it down. Nobody wants to watch you sleep, Wally. I understand. I'll watch you sleep, buddy. I'll talk to you in your dreams. I'm the voice in your head. Oh, shit. All right, let's be quiet for 11 minutes. Yeah. Even when I'm quiet, people watch for a minute and then they leave. When I'm talking, they watch for 30 seconds and leave. Well, if you're just joining, which one person did, we're just watching while they sleep. And they left. That's usually how it goes. I guess if I sat here and had big bazookas hanging out, people would watch more. But I don't. I just have dogs to look at. And they're better to look at than me, so that's why I put the cameras on them, even when they're sleeping. I guess if I could tie strings to them and make them dance, people would watch more, but dogs are dogs, and it's what they do a lot of, laying around, sleeping. Try to go out in the yard sometimes and video them, but they just got to where they would lay around and do nothing out there too. And I'll apologize to everybody. My life is boring. But if more people interacted with me, then we'd have more things to talk about. I just don't know what anybody wants to hear, what they want to talk about. Want to talk about food, want to talk about work, want to talk about health. If you want to talk about wealth, then you're on your own, because we broke around here. Do, 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 do. All right, the last 7 minutes. Excuse me. We'll watch the puppies. Get out of their way and let everybody watch them for a minute before we call it a day and I go get it started. Yep. She said, turn that thing off me. I'm trying to sleep. She don't look happy. She said, going back to sleep. Resentencing for the Menendez brothers. They should have been put to death a long time ago for killing their parents. Because nothing came out of that trial, but his parents deserved it. There's some reasons that you should be allowed to kill your parents. Just in case you're watching, here I am. Told you guys I'm gonna push this out for an hour. What's up, buddy? You cold? It is a little chilly in here this morning. It's 60 degrees, but you have a fur coat on. I have shorts and a t-shirt. How can you ban the term psychopath or sociopath when you're dealing with a man that murdered like 4 fucking people? Sounds like I'm catching cold. We'll let you out in a bit. You still in trouble for peeing. Oh, he's the one that did it. Okay. I see you looking over at Toby. Toby's the one that done it, and you're in trouble for it. Well, just think next time you do it, I'm gonna lock him up for it too. You two have to learn. You can't raise your legs up in this house. You go outside to pee. Well, we got about a minute and a half to go. I appreciate everybody who's watched or even just checked in to say hey. Well, nobody said hey. I'd like to thank all the voyeurs that watched this program. It was interesting and it was fun. Could be more interesting, could be more fun. Need people to interact with you, but nobody does. So until they start following me and talking back and forth, we're going to have all kinds of boring videos, but I'm going to put them out there day in, day out, whether you like them or you don't. I wish you would like them, but if you don't, that's cool. I got 2 thumbs up on this video, so that's a start. We got 2 people that liked it. Other than that, you guys have a great Sunday. Be safe. Enjoy your work week coming up. And watch Molly Moo yawn her little tail off. All right, this is Joe telling everybody happy Sunday. Be safe out there.